get started with your reading today about what's coming next in love. And this is going to be a general reading. We'll see where it takes us. Okay, you've got Strength, and that is reversed. There's something about balance, getting your balance back with relationships. We have the Eight of Pentacles next, which is about work. Wow, the World with the Ace of Swords underneath. Really beautiful. Okay, so let's take a look at this. I love the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is always a signal for me that there is a big change coming. It's also clarity. It's a new opportunity. It's some sort of breakthrough. We also have it coming in right behind the World, which is like a graduation point, an elevation moment. You know, it signifies a completion of some sort. Okay, so let's take it piece by piece. Okay, so let's start here. I feel like there is a part of you maybe that's been doubting yourself with Strength reversed. It's like there's something you really want, whether it's a relationship, a certain person, or a connection, or just kind of that fire and that passion, but it's like there's something that you're doubting. There's something holding you back, or maybe you've lost your confidence when it comes to relationships. Maybe you've been sick. Maybe, you know, this is a physical thing where you've had some setbacks of some sort. Strength reverse can, you know, manifest in a lot of different ways. But what it tells me is that you need to get that back. You need to get that balance back. Right next to it, you have the Eight of Pentacles. You can see she's working away. This woman's sewing, and it was reversed. This is a card of manifestation. So is the World. So is the Strength card. And this is about learning, having skills, keeping at it, like really putting in the work, right? And when it's reversed, it's like there's some sort of maybe a delay when it comes to love. Either like there's a connection that you really want to have happen that hasn't, or maybe in the past there's been this imbalance. Maybe you put too much into relationships, or maybe even you know, too little. Like it's definitely this feeling of like, I've got to get my footing back, I've got to get my balance back. But I think the message here is to let go of perfection, right? Look at the bigger picture. Don't get so caught up in like the little minutia and the details that you lose the big picture of what is it I want? How do I go about it, right? Maybe you have to take a few steps back. Maybe you have to focus on yourself for a little bit, working out some of those things that may have kind of caused you to lose your confidence in relationship. Because what I see coming though is so beautiful with the World here. Because the World represents you manifesting your dreams. So it's like you're going from worrying about the little tiny things to seeing the big picture, to actually going for it, to connecting with the things that really matter to you. And you know, it's interesting because both of these are coming through as an ace in this deck, and you have the Ace of Swords. Even though these are major arcana, they're not aces per se. It's like you have all these new beginnings, and you're gonna have some sort of a breakthrough and a big change coming up. That's what the Ace of Swords signifies. There is definitely some sort of major change coming, and it could be a breakthrough with money, with work that leads you to an opportunity with love. It could be connected to the sign Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius, because that's what the World represents, those fixed signs. We also have Leo here with the Strength card, which is definitely about taking taking control of your life. But the world symbolizes a celebration too. Something, you're gonna have something to celebrate, something to look forward to. It's about joy, it's about happiness, and it's about being rewarded for your hard work. It's gonna be, it's like I would say to you today, listen, what's coming next in love is all the hard work you put into yourself with that Eight of Pentacles reversed, is allowing you to kind of have a big breakthrough. So you are going to be rewarded. And this can also signify a new love interest coming in. And this would be someone who is really smart, somebody who loves to talk, somebody who's a good communicator. Let's see what else we have for you. Number one, you have, interesting. Okay, so you have the Seven of Wands and the Lover's card, which is reversed. Okay. And you know, this card really is going back to this one, the Strength card, right? This is where the imbalance is. So this can be, as I said, this could be connected to a past connection, a past relationship, like a tug of war, a back and forth, not getting anywhere. It can be an indication that there's like something blocking you, or like maybe even like a need to release an old relationship with that Seven of Wands. And the Lover's reverse, because the Lover's reverse, the Lover's card isn't just about relationships and love, obviously it is, but it's about partnerships, and it's also about choices and decisions. Okay, it's kind of interesting because we have like these two beavers fighting over this stick, or are they building something together? And that's kind of the issue with the Strength card, because it's usually like a woman holding a lion's mouth open, and it's about kind of facing your fears and doing them anyway, but it's also about like finding that balance in relationships and not letting anyone overpower you. Okay, but with the Seven of Wands, it's like you may get to a point soon with that World card coming through that it's like others are going to be maybe a little jealous of you, of your success, maybe try to knock you down a bit, and you have to stand up for yourself, which is also the message of the Strength card reverse. So you need to stand up for yourself, you need to protect what you've worked for, you need to use your good and your power. You use your power for good, don't overwhelm other people, right? But it feels like whatever the obstacles that you have had with relationship, you're moving towards a place where you're going to be able to overcome them. Okay? I also feel like the message of the Lover's reverse can also be like pouring your efforts into yourself, which also connects back to that Eight of Pentacles reverse. It's like, listen, you maybe gave away your power in a past relationship, or you felt like you didn't have good boundaries, or you lost yourself, or maybe you've just been constantly working and you haven't had time for love. But it's really about you finding your own power, your own authority, and that's what I feel like's coming. I feel like you're getting an opportunity here for this big breakthrough, where you're going to know what it is you want and you're going to go for it. This is a card of big success. I mean, getting the World card. Now, some of you could be traveling, some of you could be graduating from like a course you've taken, or college or university. Some of you are going to be rewarded with a new job, but this is definitely an elevation. This is like the universe is saying, congratulations, you leveled up. Okay? And that's when, after this sort of moment, the celebration moment, that's when the new love energy comes in. Okay, let's pull some cards about this new, well, let's start with the World. Let's get a Lenormand message or two about what it is that this celebration is, or this thing that you're going to have this breakthrough with. And look what you got, the number 1, which is like the ace, and it's the rider. And the rider is someone coming into your life, okay? This is a new love opportunity, we said. The person is facing the past, is facing backwards, but just moving ahead without even looking. So I kind of feel this energy of someone coming into your life who is unexpected in some way. Let's see what else we get about. The rider is definitely someone coming into your life. It's also a change. It's movement. Maybe for some of you, ooh, no, that's too many. Maybe some of you are thinking of moving, or this person could be moving close to you, but there's definitely a connection between a move and a person coming in. Let's see what else we have for you today. Number 1 is getting lots of number 1s. I love it, all the aces. Ooh, okay, so the mountain talks about the things, the obstacles, the delays, the things that you've had to overcome. Sometimes for me, the mountain also suggests that the person lives at a distance. This can be a long distance relationship, or there could be some sort of like obstacle, but it's not insurmountable. It's just something that's going to take effort and time, okay? Ooh, I love it, the moon. The moon in the Lenormand is different than the moon in the traditional tarot, and I'll tell you why. The moon in this deck is about alchemy. It's about this little rabbit is making his wishes come true. So this is really showing some good things are coming. I think that what's really important, yeah, there could be some travel involved. Bottom of the deck, you have the ship card. I would say that, you know, working on yourself, putting in the effort, defending yourself and standing up for yourself, setting up boundaries when it comes to relationships, but also working towards your own dreams, because I do see a big sort of wish fulfillment energy coming up when it comes to a relationship. And I think that that's going to be different for everyone. Obviously, you'd have to get a personal reading to find out exactly what that is, but there seems to be a lot of movement. We have the World card, which suggests travel, the ship suggests travel, and the rider does too, okay? Let me roll the Astro dice. Let's see if there's anything else we need to know about this connection. Okay, so you have Pluto, 4th house, Scorpio. Yeah, that can be a big change. Pluto is the traditional modern ruler of Scorpio, so that's a lot of change and transformation. And the 4th house is home. So I do feel for some of you, there could be a move connected to this. Or this person could be moving to you. Now, for those of you that are in a connection, you may have been going back and forth and struggling with a relationship where someone may be dominated, or maybe there was, like I said, a long distance situation. I think this person is going to, in that situation, going to be willing to move, or you're going to have some sort of breakthrough, an opportunity, clarity around that situation. But ultimately, the wish card came through, so there is joy and happiness. There could also be a Scorpio involved in the story. Alrighty, that is your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. All those things are free. You can hit the super thanks if you'd like to leave a tip or donation. You can also use my own link in my description box or on the homepage. I have a PayPal donation button, so feel free to use that. You can book a reading. You can, if you're interested and your birthday's coming up, or if you've had a birthday recently, if you're a Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, I do a astrology report based on your solar return, which is your personal birthday report. It's a printed PDF that tells you all kinds of amazing things about your year coming up based on your birthday. So check all that out. The links are below. Sending you lots of love, and I'll talk to you really soon. Hey, number 2, let's get started on your reading today about what's coming next in love. I'm going to pull you your tarot first. We are also going to look at some Lenormand messages as well as the Astro Dice today. So sit back, get comfy, get cozy. Let's see what messages come through for number 2 about love. Ooh, Jack of Hearts. All right, we love that. That is very good news. Ooh, Queen of Swords, interesting. Any air signs out there? Anybody who's very practical? Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, female energy. Beautiful. And the High Priestess. Wow. Okay, interesting. Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. So, it's kind of interesting because the High Priestess is represented here. It's like the 2 of Pentacles, and it's like this, you know, kind of balance, this juggling, which is what she does. She balances the practical with the spiritual world. So she's very powerful. She's very wise. And it's interesting because you have 2 distinct energies here. 2 distinct love energies. So I feel like there is some choice, some decision gonna be coming up for you when it comes to love, and I feel like there are going to be 2 very distinct choices here. Okay, the Jack is a little younger than the King. The Jack of Hearts is the Cup energy. This is someone who's very romantic. This is someone who could be someone that you've been dealing with already, or someone from your past. This is someone who has a lot of feelings for you. See how it's like they're ready to bubble up from the surface. It's like all this water is ready to go. It feels to me like it could even be like a Pisces connection, which is a past life connection. This is someone who has a lot of strong feelings. Okay, what's interesting is we have the female energy, the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is not going to let her emotions get her carried away. She's somebody who needs to make choices based on logic. She's very fair. She's very just. She's very interested in the truth. Okay, so this could represent you. If you're a guy, this could represent the energy of someone coming in. Now, what's interesting is with the High Priestess here, the universe is saying you need to balance that. You're going to have to balance that kind of very sort of practical, matter-of-fact energy with intuition, right? You have to trust it. You're going to have to go within, and you're going to have to listen to your heart. And maybe you're someone that always uses your brain and you're very logical, and you don't like to have a lot of feelings, and you don't want to listen to your feelings. But you have a lot of feelings, and so does somebody else. There's a lot of feelings bubbling up over here. Then we have Mr. Practical, the King of Pentacles. This is Mr. Moneyman. This is the provider. This is security. This is someone older. This is someone who makes sure all the bills are paid, and you know, someone who has a steady job, has money in the bank. This is someone who has earth placements, possibly Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to, but so we kind of see here that there's this juggling act, this balancing act. So I'm interested to see what's going on here for you, number 2. But I feel like you do have some situation coming up that you're going to have to deal with, some feelings. It could be that you have hidden feelings for this King of Pentacles. It could be that this person has feelings for you. Like I said, it could be 2 people. It's going to be different for everyone. But let's see what comes through about this connection. It's too many cards. We just want one. Ten of Wands. I wanted a message about the Queen of Swords. I wanted to see what was going on there. Queen of Cups in the bottom, yeah. There's that other side of you. So the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands shows somebody carrying a heavy burden, right? She's got a lot of wands in her hands and she's carrying them. And tens are really an indication that there is some sort of ending coming, an end of a chapter, right? And the Ten of Wands says you're carrying something. Maybe you're taking on too much. Maybe there's an area of your life where you feel burnt out, right? But what you need to do is focus on what's most important and release what isn't, and don't carry it anymore. Don't be afraid to say no when you need to, and get back into balance, which is that beautiful message of the High Priestess. So I feel like this is something that's going on with you. It could be temporary. It could be something you've been dealing with for a while. Maybe your feelings are bubbling up about it. Maybe for some of you, you're even in a relationship with somebody who is providing security and you don't want to let go of that. For others, it's like you're used to doing things on your own and you don't want to show that emotional side in a relationship. And if you're completely single, that could be you putting more effort into love, putting more effort into that emotional piece because you've been very practical for a while. I'm interested to see what we can get on the Jack of Hearts. Three of Wands reversed. So again, we're back to the Wands. Three of Wands reversed. This is definitely giving me frustration, some sort of blockage. It's a delay in plans, a delay in getting together maybe. There could be some sort of delay in getting together or delay in connecting with this energy. Remember I said there was this feeling of like it's been pushed down? So that means that the Three of Wands is a really, really good card. So it says, listen, there is this beautiful future ahead. It's just delayed for some reason. There's some sort of blockage. I'm going to pull another card on that. Okay, 2 came up. There she is, Justice reversed and the Chariot reversed. Okay, stuck, not moving forward. Past karma. Yeah. Isn't that interesting? So we have the Queen of Swords, Libra energy. We have Justice reverse, Libra energy. And we have the Chariot, which is Cancer energy. Major Arcana here. Major Arcana alert. And you know what that means. That means that we've got some big spiritual lessons here. Okay, there's something about karma from the past, decisions from the past, some sort of delays moving forward with relationship. Could be someone being dishonest. Somebody not owning up to their mistakes. Somebody staying stuck. Someone is staying stuck because when the Chariot's reversed, it's like you lack this sense of direction, right? So here's the thing. What I'm feeling like is I feel like you have some sort of decision coming up. You need to make a choice, and it's really hard for you, and you're weighing it. And there may be a past situation that's sort of holding you back from really acting on your feelings. And you're thinking kind of very practically because of something that happened, maybe, a divorce, something from a past relationship, something that didn't go well for you. So you've kind of put your feelings on hold, right? Maybe you've just focused on work. Maybe you're just feeling overwhelmed by all of this. And this reading today for me is saying, listen, you have great things coming. It's about finding that balance again and, letting go of the past, letting go of whatever the mistakes were, and moving towards something that is much better for you. Okay? Now, I'm going to pull a card on the King over here. Let's see what he's all about. Yeah, the Fool card. Woohoo! So, I feel like you do have a complete reset coming. You have the 10 and you go to the Fool, the 0, the very beginning of the tarot. So this is about a new adventure. This is about taking a leap of faith. This is about letting go of past things and moving away from it, right? Moving on, let go. Share the burden, open up. Be more vulnerable, right? Because the Fool is saying you have some new beginnings that are unbelievable, great potential. It's like, it's never too late to start over. It's never too late to try another path, okay? So I think that there is a new beginning coming for you. I think that you needed to hear this today, that whatever your plans were or your dreams about love, don't give up on them, okay? It's just about you opening up, letting go of the things that don't matter anymore, and moving towards something that's much more fulfilling, okay? So you have opportunities coming. You have something exciting moving forward. Let's get a message from the Lenormand here. Yep, there you are, saying goodbye to the past. Goodbye, farewell, it's over, move on. Yeah, the Sun card, beautiful. This is the best card in this deck. This is joy, happiness, positivity. That's what's coming up for you. You are waving goodbye to something from the past, some delay when it comes to your feelings, your heart, your love, and you're moving towards something very exciting. Yay! That's success, that's joy, that's happiness, and that is the ending that needs to happen, okay? It's like you're releasing yourself. Yeah, you're releasing yourself. I pull the anchor. Yep, moving on. That's what I see going on for you, and it's really, really positive. Definitely time to say goodbye to something. Okay, 11th house in astrology is hopes, dreams, wishes, and friends. Look what came up. Libra. Oh my God, to all my Libras out there, we came through twice. The Queen of Swords and the Justice card. Okay, this is about you. And Venus, Libra's ruler, love. Whether you're a Libra or not, this is about going with your heart, finding a wonderful partner relationship, and not giving up on your dreams. It's never too late. That's your message. I hope it helped you. I am sending you so much love. Like, comment, subscribe. Do all those things. They're free, they're easy, and they really help. If you want to leave a tip, I have a PayPal donation link. Use it. The description box is below. If you want to purchase a reading, if you've had a birthday recently or you're going to coming up, I can do an astrology reading for you based on your birthday chart called a solar return reading that will give you all kinds of information about your year ahead. It's incredibly amazing and accurate. Go ahead, use the links below. I am sending you lots of love. I'll see you back here soon. Thanks for watching. Hey, number 3, let's get started with your reading about what's coming next in love. I'm going to do a general reading for you, starting with your tarot. I'm going to roll the Astro Dice today for you to get a little deeper into your reading, and also pull some cards from the Dreamy Way Lenormand. So, what do we have for number 3? Okay, Hierophant, beautiful. Ten of Pentacles, wow. Seven of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, reversed. Okay, interesting. So, let's take a look at this. You can see right at the center you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is all about security, family, money, material possessions, a home, legacy, beautiful energy right there at the center of your reading. You also have an earth element with the Hierophant, who is connected to the sign Taurus. The Hierophant is all about your kind of teachers, somebody who has a lot of wisdom, somebody who has a lot of spiritual knowledge, and that it's passed down in some ways sometimes. And I feel like there's something here about legacy for you, and about inheritance or family and financial stuff. The Hierophant can be a card of like tradition. It can be a card of ceremonies too. Right next to it we have the 10, and that 10 is showing a family and a house and all of those coins all around it, and a dog and a child. And so there's this very strong sort of anchor right in the center of your reading, which is about financial security, material possessions, inheritance. It can be connected to family money, family business, security, stability, that kind of thing. And it's connected to the sign Capricorn too. So this can really indicate some sort of accomplishment. You know, this can be you being able to share your wealth, share your security. It's like you're overflowing with abundance here, right? And it's flowing all around you. So this is really, really beautiful because it's showing some sort of dream realized, some sort of happiness, some sort of financial stability. Now what we have over here is the 7 of Cups reversed with the 8 of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like there's a need here, or there's a message here for you when it comes to love, that it's like almost saying, okay, it's time. It's like the 7 of Cups, it's like, I feel like maybe you're getting caught up in the minutia so much, or overwhelmed, that you're not able to make a decision when it comes to love, right? Or you could be focusing so much on someone's wealth that you're losing sight of what's inside and what really matters. So I'm curious to see how this plays out, because I feel like there's a need for you. I feel like there's some sort of confusion about this situation. I don't know exactly what it is yet. We're going to try and find out. Maybe you have some clues already. It's going to be different for everyone. Obviously, if you want to get a private reading, a personal reading, that's the only way to sort of get the specifics. Because this is general, not all of these messages are going to apply, but it definitely feels like an issue around family, legacy, confusion about decisions, getting caught up in the minutia, not seeing the big picture, and I don't know why. Ooh, 5 of Cups. 2 5s, okay? The Hierophant's a 5, and you have the 5 of Cups. 5s are about change and conflict. 5 of Cups reversed is about sorrow. It's about letting go and learning from past mistakes, from heartbreak. But the thing about the 5 of Cups is there's 2 cups standing up, so that's always a message of hope, because the focus here is on the 3 cups that are turned over instead of the 2 that are upright. So this tells me that there is still a love connection, a 2 of Cups energy around you. Let's see what else we can get here about that. High Priestess. I thought she was going to come up. I saw her at the bottom of the deck. The Hermit. Bottom of the deck. 2 9s. So wow, 9s are close to completion. 9s are you're almost there. There's some confusion here for you, and there's a need for you to really kind of go deep, trust your intuition, and sort of find that balance between going with your head and your heart. Number 1 had a very similar reading in terms of like needing to get that balance back, but I do see ultimately wish fulfillment here, being really, really happy. What I'm feeling like is there's like almost maybe some time that you've either had to take to yourself to be by yourself after a loss, or something coming up that's going to need you to take some time to yourself, which is that Hermit card. But don't be afraid of doing that, because if you are confused, if you're overwhelmed, you can't make good decisions when it comes to anything, let alone relationships. So I feel like you could have a very serious connection coming up, or be in one now, and you have you need to take some time to yourself, okay? Because all the wisdom, all the answers that you need, that you're confused about with love and with the situation, are contained within the High Priestess and the Hermit, 2 of the wisest people in this deck. And then we have wish fulfillment. So take time to yourself. Some of you may have gone through a loss, like with your family member or something, and you know, it's impacted your ability to connect in relationships. You know, could be something from your childhood or a past relationship. And this is about really taking time to yourself, because I feel like you're confused, and right now you need to step back from whatever it is and get clear. And the way you're going to do that is by yourself for a little while. It's not forever. You're going to be happy. It's not actually very long off for you to be in this connection. So if you are in a marriage or a partnership or engaged or something like that, you might have to take a step back just to sort of get clear. There could be issues with your family or with your partner's family, and it's like you just need to take a step back. But ultimately, I do see you very happy. I think it's just a matter of processing some difficult emotions. Look at the Moon. The Moon in this deck is about wish fulfillment. It's very similar to the 9 of Cups, okay? So this is all good. Wow, okay, the man is keeping an eye on you. There's somebody who's very interested, somebody who could be living at a distance. That's this 2 of Cups person. And the child. The child is a new connection. It's innocence. It's there could be, you know, a connection to children, but it's really more about being honest. It's about being open-minded. This is about sort of getting back to those sort of child's eyes. Don't overthink situations, right? This is you overthinking. The Child card is saying get back to sort of that innocent time when we didn't have preconceived ideas. Like maybe the Hierophant is you getting therapy or talking to someone you respect, or someone who can help, an astrologer, a tarot reader. You get a reading, but this is also about a fresh start. Okay, so this, when it comes to love, this is indicating a fresh start. So I feel like you have someone that you're going to be in a relationship with who sees you as you really are inside, right? They see that person that has fun, that's spontaneous, that someone that is very honest and direct, and somebody who has some sort of innocence and wonder, right? And I think that's what's coming back for you. And I think that's a wish of yours. And whatever's happened in the past, whatever this issue is that left you, you know, very confused or sad, just take that time to yourself is what the universe is saying today, because you have beautiful sort of new love energy up ahead. Let's see what else we have for you. You have 4th house, Aries, North Node. So Aries is very youthful. Okay, so this can be someone who's in Aries. This could be you being in Aries, but it's also about fresh starts, new beginnings. The 4th house is home, family, childhood, roots. There's definitely a message here for you today about a connection to roots, to your family, and to love. Okay, North Node. This is your destiny. This is your karma. So you're dealing with some karmic connection, either right now or coming up, right? But it's going to allow you to sort of get back to your dreams, your wishes, and your hopes and fulfill them. It's just a matter of dealing whatever this sorrow is about for you, and that will be different for everyone, okay? But beautiful. Definitely new love energy, or with someone young or someone youthful, or like I said, bringing you back to that place of innocence, of wonder, of getting back to what it is you really, really wanted, right? I just see you getting clear. I feel like you're very confused about love right now, but I think you're going to be having an opportunity after you take some time to yourself to really, really connect in a beautiful way. Alrighty, that's your reading. I hope this helped you today. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All those things are free. Hit the notification bell after you subscribe so you're notified whenever I post a new reading. If you want a private reading, or if you've had a birthday recently in the last couple of months, or you have one coming up, I would suggest ordering the Solar Return Report. That's where I take your birthday chart, which is unique to you, which can tell you all kinds of things about your year ahead, what's coming up in love, what's coming up in relationships and career, everything. So go ahead and order that if you'd like. All the details are in the description box. I also have a PayPal link if you want to leave a donation for the channel. You can also hit the super thanks button and leave a tip today right here. I am sending you so much love. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.